Yeah, it feels really good. I think I don't know. I don't have too much experience here, but it's a really beautiful tournament to be back.
Thank you. First question.
Hi Naomi, how much of a different player and person do you feel to the last time that you were here?
Oof. I think I'm probably an incredibly different person and player. I think as a player I know more about myself and hopefully I have a better serve, I think. And as a person, I also think I know more about myself and I'm probably a lot more open to different experiences and just seeing things in general.
Max Stevens from Telegraph. You became a mother last year. How has it been sort of balancing the challenges of bringing up a child while preparing for Wimbledon?
It's been a journey, I think. I don't know, but I've also been really lucky and blessed. I'm able to, I guess, bring someone that also helps me take care of Shy. And she's also a pretty relatively happy girl all the time, so she just has a lot of energy and I have to play with her a lot to tire her out, so sometimes it's a little tiring to go from practice to running around with her, but I wouldn't say that's anything that I would complain about. I think, I don't know, it's a bit of a dream to be here with her now.
Hi Naomi, Howard Fenderich with AP. Two things. One, I wanted to ask, will you have anybody with you, family, maybe your daughter, in Paris for the Olympics? It's very different this time, of course. There were all those restrictions a few years ago. Are you looking forward to having maybe more of a support system, let's say? And then I also just wanted to ask your impressions of Cooper Coast from when you met him.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so focused on this tournament now, I wasn't thinking about the Olympics, but honestly, I probably will bring a small team with me to the Olympics when I get there. I don't know, Shy travels quite a lot, so I don't want to like keep flying her back and forth and messing with her time zones. And I thought Cooper was a really good player. He kind of reminds me of Nick a little bit, just with the way he swings on his forehand. And then I asked him who his favorite player was, and it was Nick, so it made sense. And yeah, it's gonna be cool to watch him grow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi Naomi. It seems like you've been based in Mallorca for a lot of your time in Europe. Just curious, what has that been like? Those days of like working on your game and working on yourself, and yeah, particularly during the grass season.
Yeah, it's been it's cool. I've never stayed in Europe for that long ever, but I think just willing to take the time and I think committing overall is something that I'm really proud of myself for, and I've never played a grass season, and well, I can't say I've never played one, but it's been a very long time since I've played a grass season, so I'm trying my best to prepare and learn about how I can play better is something that I really hope I can figure out, and I hope that I can play really well this year during this tournament.
Can I follow? By committing, do you mean in terms of playing tournaments and yeah?
I mean playing tournaments, but more like, I guess, like during every practice having intention, training in Europe, which is something I've never done before. I've usually flown back and forth from the States to the tournament, so yeah, things like that.
Take two more in English, so you first. Thank you.
If I remember correctly, you set out the goal to be at the US Open at their very, very best. How do you feel? Are you on the right path? Are you better than you expected? Or a little, what is the feeling right now?
It's a little weird because I feel like my level is really good. I'm just not getting to like the quarters of every tournament. It's a little unfortunate. I feel like I just need a little bit of luck, which is quite interesting, but I feel like if I didn't play Iga in the second round, I could have potentially gotten really far in the French. So I'm kind of banking and hoping on a little bit of luck in my tournaments, and hopefully I'll get to where I want to be.
Naomi, at Wimbledon, the last 7 women's tournaments have been won by 7 different players. What does that tell you, and what does it make you think?
I mean, I feel like it tells me that everyone has a chance, as long as, I mean, of course you have to be a really good player, but I think that's really exciting, and there's so many different possibilities for so many different players, and hopefully I'll have an opportunity to potentially do well too.
Thank you. We'll switch to native language now, please. That's it. First question.
時事通信直樹です。お疲れ様です。グラスコートへのアジャストへの自信は今どのぐらい持っていますか？ベルリンでもすごいいいプレーしましたし、その前週もすごいいいプレーしました。どのぐらいクレーコートからこうグラスコートへのアジャストが今できている自信がありますか？
Yeah, it's really interesting because I feel like for me, the change from clay to grass wasn't as difficult as it was from hard to clay. I think I was really, I guess, started out strong because I was able to win 2 matches in a row in my very first tournament, and unfortunately I lost in the first round of Berlin, but I think the match itself wasn't bad, and I learned a lot from that. So people have always told me that my game kind of suits grass. I think I just have to, I guess, have a lot more matches on it, but this year I'm feeling pretty good about myself. So.
スマッシュの内田です。さっき伊賀との試合のことも話してましたけれど、試合が終わった後、I'm proud of you っていう風に書いたっていうことも言ってましたけど、ちょっと試合が時間が経ってみて、で実際伊賀があれだけの強さ見せて優勝してっていうことで改めて自信になったりとか感じたことっていうのはありますか？
Yeah, I mean, I think after that match and after just taking a very long time to think about it, I don't know, it makes me really excited because so many people have talked to me about that match and it's been brought up so many times, and I was playing in it, so I have no idea what it looked like from the outside, but it makes me very happy that I can play at a level like that makes people interested, and it's also making me very excited for the Olympics because I know that I'll play on that surface again.